Born and raised native, but of course, but fresh out the ATL, man. This guy has done so much. He cast me in my first film years and years ago. Recognized 1 and 2. I was a part of both of those films. This man bought
Yes,
it,
OG
made it
boy.
happen. I watched this man do some amazing things on set. Hell of a director, man. Let's give it up for the one and only T. Miles in the building. Millie, T. Millie, good to have you, baby.
Hey man, it's a pleasure to be here, man. I'm amazed. I'm
Yeah.
amazed of all the great talent, all the great people that's in the building, and especially the platform, man. I mean, Stan, you and Terry's building here. I mean, I made it my business. Last night, I probably went to sleep for 3 hours. Me and my woman got on the road and drove straight down here.
My guy.
And I mean, went to the hotel, took a shower, changed clothes, and came straight here.
That's my guy.
I mean, strictly for you.
That's my guy right there.
Yes, thank you so much.
So let me tell y'all something about this guy. He don't even know that this happened. So he was shooting a film, Recognized, and he was pulling it together, and I seen his mind just spinning. And he had this big old dream, right? And he actually made that thing come true. But he called me. He said, "Can you get here?" Right? Yeah. And what he don't know is I was getting ready to go shoot my trailer for my book. Yeah. Right? I was in the midst of it.
Transformation of a Gangster.
Yeah, I had people already locked in with me, and we was headed to the shoot. And when he called me, he said, "Man, I need you to get here now, though, if you can, man. I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina." I say, "All right." I canceled the whole shoot. I doubled back. I jumped in the car, grabbed a couple of items, and shot straight to the A and shot the film.
Yep.
And so I say that to say it was because he was so driven, and he had so much passion, and he was so about his business that I wasn't going to let him get down on my behalf. I was going to make sure that I at least pulled my weight and showed up. So I say that to say I used to be the same guy. I call him. When I first started this, I was in Atlanta, Georgia, spotlight over the city. Me and Robin Brown. Shout out to Robin. Congratulations on the marriage. I used to call him on a whim more than once. "Terry, can you help me co-host? Hey, man, Robin not here. I'm in trouble." He said, "How long I got?" Whatever that, he did. If I said 30 minutes, 40 minutes, he showed up. So this is the same guy that had my back no matter what it was. He would show up for me, and of course, I'm always show up for him. So congratulations in advance, homeboy, on everything you got going on. Let's talk about this new film.
Hold up, before we talk about this film, I gotta say one thing. I don't think everybody know about you though. I mean, we was the first independent film to get picked up in Redbox when they was only taking A and B actors.
Tell them again. What was in there?
Man, it was
Django.
It was Tom. Well, they was only taking Tom Cruise, Denzel Washington, Jamie Foxx. They released us the same night of Django.
Yep, Django.
And they didn't want to put me in there because they were saying, "Man, we don't know y'all," because none of us had no credibility. And to be honest with you, Stan, I mean, not to just say this, but you did so well because people don't even know we didn't even have a script.
That's what they didn't know.
People didn't know.
He just told me, "Man, just come in here and just do you, bro."
Say this right here.
And so I had to
Stan
follow
ran with it. Stan ran with it, and it turned out so good. We got picked up by Redbox, and we outsold Django the first week.
Yes, we did.
You know,
And so that same movie right now is on Amazon Prime, and a guy called me. I think it's on Tubi as well.
Yeah, matter of fact, I got a meeting tonight to put it on Tubi.
Okay.
Now tonight, right after this. But
Cool.
A lot of people don't know that. Like, we didn't have no script. We just went. We guerrillaed the whole Atlanta, and just took it all over. And
I love
we made a classic, and it became one of the hottest independent film in the country. It got picked up in BT in Africa 4 years ago.
Yes.
Hey, get it up one more time.
Yes.
So I'm telling you right now, this young man came to me, man. We was in Atlanta, man. I was just so proud. I remember, shout out to my man Shawn in the ATL. Me and my partner was rolling. And I say, come with me to the shoot. We gonna go shoot. He rolled up to me, and my main man Mac. I don't know if Mac around, but Mac was one of the main actors in there.
Matt. Yeah, Matt.
Matt. Yeah. So I pull up, I see him. He say, "Man, you a real gangster. Who you?" Because I had my partner with me, and my partner showing up. And so when he saw Shawn, he was like, "Man, so what it did was bring realness to your films. Like, we had some real players in the film.
Oh, yeah, I had real live. They wasn't actors. They was real live.
We had some real hitters. We had some real hitters in the film. And so
even Atlanta dudes, they was real live street dudes. Never acted day in their life, but that's how much they trusted me to put a camera on them. And I felt like, well, since I ain't got a script and I'm gonna tell these dudes what to say, I need to get real live people. And I came to Stan, I came to Chicken Hawk, the dudes in Atlanta. They was like, man, I don't
One
know
Way
about the
Booby.
camera. One Way Booby. Shout out
One Way
to my
Booby.
partner, One Way Booby, who flew back and forth. But we made it happen, and I ended up doing part 2.
Yes.
And it rocked
yes,
too, though.
Yes.
It rocked.
It did rock so much that, and it's still circulating so much that I
Yeah.
can share this with you, Terry, that last week, and it's in my, I showed you, it's in my inbox. Somebody DM'd me from my high school, and I don't talk to this person. They just see the show.
Yeah.
And she's like, hey, I was watching something, and I saw Spotlight Over the City on there, and the movie is called Recognize, and I saw your husband in there. And I was like, really? And she's like, yes. And so what I say that to say that it's still being, people are still getting caught on to Recognize. And I told her, I said, well, it's a part 2.
Yeah.
So you need to go watch that too.
Yeah.
So, hey, shout out to Cag in Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm going to tell you this real quick. I'm going to get back on it. Hey, Terry, I'm in Charlotte, right? I'm way in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yeah.
I got a partner. We was in the hood. I stay in the hood. Don't blame me. I'm in the hood in Charlotte, right? I'm on the west side. Shout out to the west side. I go in the little house with the dude. As soon as he opened the door, it's like 8, 9 little youngins in the house, right? They blowing tree, doing their little thing. They look at me, look back at the TV.
Yeah.
They watching your movie Recognize, and my part is on when I'm walking in the door, so they can't believe that I'm walking in the door with my partner, and they watching the movie while I'm walking in the door, right? I told you about the story. And they were just like, man, they go to OG in the movie, he right here, he right here. So it was wild, because I'm in Charlotte, though. I'm in Charlotte.
No, here's man to God. I just want to say this one story. I ain't gonna lie. I got incarcerated one time in Atlanta for driving on dead tags. I get inside the jail cell, they escort this big black dude in. He's sitting in the cell, he's looking at me, bumbling. I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna do something to this dude, right? I'm like, come on, man, I ain't allowed. I'm gonna do something to this dude.
Here we go.
So he mumbling. So I said, man, what's up, Slim? He said, nah, man, I just want to tell you, I can't believe this. I said, I'm thinking about you talking about his charge.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's the problem? He said, man, these police come busting in my house, man, tell me I got something to do with this murder. And man, it's like a dream because I'm watching you on my TV and I'm in the jail cell with you right now.
Yeah, everybody in Atlanta know
But
you.
let me tell y'all something. That same dude, I gave him my attorney card because I got it there. I said, if you get out, I got you. That same dude, I made him the star part 2. El Plago.
The big youngin'.
Big tall black
The big youngin'.
I put him in the
Yeah, I remember Big Youngin'. Yeah, I remember.
Wow.
And he was super humble and super grateful.
Yep.
Because I remember he walked up
He
to
ain't
me
been
at the
in trouble
premiere.
since. Got his own tattoo shop. Paul in Atlanta doing very well. So shout out to him. And shout out, rest in peace to my girl Keisha Brown and also Nicole Kitty. Rest in peace to them, the 2 female stars.
I did not know Nicole Kitty. Yeah.
Wow.
Damn. So, yeah, I didn't know that. Shout out to you though for giving opportunities to brothers like myself and everybody that you cast. You gave opportunities, right?
Yeah.
And so you've always been this brother that would do just that. Every time I've seen you, you've been handing out opportunities, and you was driven by doing it. Like you would get excited to tell people, "I'm gonna give you an opportunity. I'm gonna make you a star."
Yeah.
That's what you would tell everybody. I'm gonna make you a star.
And the only reason I felt like that, Stan, is because I always looked at myself as an underdog, and I always wanted help, and I wanted to reach out to people, but it seemed like we was one of the ones dudes that want to help. Yeah. So shout out to Master P. When he finally gave me an opportunity, he looked at me one day and said, dude, you your own boss, dog. That's why I don't even really bother you like that no more. And I'm proud of you. So I'm like, cool. So now I could have been in L.A. I could have stayed out there. I could have been doing this and that. But I chose to be in Atlanta, in the streets of Atlanta, because I want to be that dude that's going to give the unfortunate underdogs an opportunity. So I still put my life on the line every day by being in the streets with these dudes, even me and my woman.
Yeah.
And when I say put his life, it's no exaggeration. Terry's still in the streets. Like, he'll be hands-on with these guys. He'll lock in with these guys. He gonna pull up anywhere.
We grew up the whole Vegas.
He gonna pull up. Hey, wait a minute. What's up with my main man? What's up with my man, with the spot down in Atlanta, our guy?
Al Burrows?
Nah, my man with the spot that's out Vegas now.
Champ.
Oh, Champ, yeah, my little brother Champ.
Shout out to Champ, man.
Yeah,
that's
Champ
my guy, too,
he building
as well.
his own club out
yes,
there.
he is. Yes, he is. They doing the takeover. They gonna have the DCT takeover in Vegas.
Backyard, December 4th.
Yeah, that's my guy, Champ. He been grinding for a minute, and shout out. I'm proud of you too, Holmes. That's another one.
But that's my thing. I just live my dreams in the eyes of everybody else, man. I feel good. Just seeing what you doing, because you was one of the first dudes I actually knew who had a book And when you showed it, I was like, damn. I was like stuck. Then after I seen that, then also shout out to my man Teflon Shawn Branch.
For sure.
You know,
Home team.
you know, Shawn, I seen Shawn book, and y'all dudes inspired me when my woman was like, man, you need to do a book. I was like, But then when I looked at y'all two dudes, like dudes that I look up to, and I'm like, I can do it. And she's like, yeah, you need to tell a story.
For sure.
So I was like, man, I'm going to do it. But definitely, man, I just want to say shout out y'all because, well, as you can see, my dog is here with me.
Yeah,
Yes.
shout out to Shawn. Shout out to
Yes,
Shawn.
indeed.
Shawn
Yes,
Branch in the building.
indeed.
And so this is what we have to do. This is what me and Shawn was talking about off camera. We got to link up.
Yeah.
Stay linked up, support each other. The hate got to go. We
Yeah.
can't build like that.
Yeah.
See, every other race link up and run circles around us because we throw our dollar outside the community because we never looked at ourselves as good enough.
Yeah.
We just always thought we needed somebody else to assist us.
Yeah.
We good enough.
Yeah.
And so we have to show that we good enough. And brothers like you been doing this for years and years and
man.
years and years. I remember Terry played every part he could play.
Yeah.
He acted in the joint. He got cameras on his ass. He got, hey, we shoot. And so the thing is, when you do a movie, what you don't understand is when you don't have a script. We had a script, but I just didn't go by the script.
Right.
You know, I'm wild. And so I did it off the cuff, but then you got to keep doing it.
Yeah.
You got to do another shot and another shot because they got to get angles and all this. And you got to say just what you just said that you just came off the top of your head with again and again and again. And he was patient with me and he let me rock out and do my thing.
Yeah.
And casted me in that movie. And so what's next for this next project? Because we got to.
Let me tell you something. This movie Swap Out, Curiosity Killed the Cat. Something me and my woman, we came out. We were doing the COVID. We were sitting in the house and watching TV, watching the movies that was on there, and we seen one. I was like, wow. And then we started hearing about the T.I. situation, and that's what Swap Out is about. I mean, you got the white culture. They say swinging.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
The African American, we say swap out.
Swap out.
SWAPOUT stand for sleeping with another person on unique terms.
Oh.
Say it one more time, here. One more time, Terry.
Swap out. Sleeping with another person on unique terms. That's what the movie's about.
Okay.
I don't want to give it away, but this
Swap
movie,
out.
this whole movie is about COVID. When people come in, they stay in the house. Man, y'all gonna see what's going on. And to tell y'all, it's a whole feature film. We shot it in a weekend.
Really?
You serious?
18 hours.
The whole
hours a
thing?
day, 18 hours a day. And guess what? We shot it with one camera
You serious?
in our house. Yeah.
So again, so I seen his work, y'all, and I'm gonna tell you something. If he wouldn't have told you it was one camera, you wouldn't have knew it. You wouldn't have known. You wouldn't have never known.
But I tell people that because I want to inspire you to feel like, man, you don't need this big Hollywood production. All you need is one camera, one good editor, one good sound crew, and man, go and do it, man.
Don't let nothing stop you.
Don't let nothing stop you, man. Let me tell you something. Shout out to my man right there, how he was praising his woman, man. I feel him. Man, hey. What I tell you on the phone the other day, and when you said, man,
I'm gonna tell you. This young lady, let me tell you about him now. This straight out the cuff. He called me. We was talking on the phone. We hadn't talked for a minute. And he looked in that phone. I felt the energy coming through the phone. You know what he said? Hey, Joe, I'm getting married, Joe. I ain't even gonna lie to you. He started trying to convince me. I ain't even gonna lie, Joe. I'm getting married. I say, hey, you doing the right thing. If you got somebody who riding with you, somebody who got your back, somebody who inspire you when you don't feel like being inspired, somebody who clap when ain't nobody clapping for you, you better tuck and marry you, bro. Don't never let nothing shake you.
That's why I feel my brother what he's saying. I look at you and Terry, man, and how y'all move, man, how you enjoy, man. Y'all enjoy life. Man, this woman, man, bring out the best in me.
That's when you get married. That's when you get married.
She bring out the best in me, man.
Sister.
She taking me on other levels, man. I had no idea that I can do. I'm living my dreams through her eyes. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
so
man.
at the end of the day, everything that I got going on, man, same way that brother back there said, she step up, she do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? She's serving the food. Baby, what you need? She making sure they getting their money, they getting paid. She makes sure everything.
She gonna do you right.
And I mean, I get on
Make
her
sure you
nerves.
get them right. Make sure
I get on her nerves because you know how I go. I go crazy and I get to cussing and doing this and that. But I gotta also give her props too because she's the first African American in the state of Georgia to own her own methadone clinics. So
Oh, wait a minute. Give it up for that.
she just became a doctor. She graduated December 3rd, San Antonio, Texas. Me and her, we just bought a 26,000 square foot church in Macon, Georgia, in the heart of the hood, where we gutting the whole church out and turning it into a whole big production. It's been in the making right now to where we bought the 3 duplex house behind, so I can finally say I own my own hood.
Hey, man.
All because of this woman.
Let me tell y'all something right now, man. This is what you call black magic, not black girl, not black man.
It's black
this
magic.
black ass magic. You hear me? Like we really bring it. We bringing it, and we want to keep saluting each other and celebrating each other because we doing what we supposed to do out here. And I don't care what they say and how they how they try to discredit us. We the shit. Just be clear.
Yeah, we is.
I had to let you know.
Yes.
In case you don't know it, we is the ish.
Yes, we are.
Especially y'all women. Especially y'all women.
All right, I know. They gonna kill me. They throwing this throw stuff at me. I gotta cut it. So, hey, man, T. Millie, I gotta say I'm super proud of you, brother. I watched this journey. I'm still on this journey, and right behind you, I got your back. That's why I say I know it's just starting. But trust me, believe, I'm proud of you guys, and I want to say much congratulations to you and yours and everything you got going on, man. Y'all give it up for my main man, T. Millie.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm
All right,
so
next up, you guys.
full of love,
Last but not
y'all.
least,
I'm so full.
Okay, you ain't give it.
Like this is it's just been so amazing. Like it's been so much black
Sir,
excellence on tonight's show. Y'all not gonna make me cry because
Don't cry, baby. But listen, baby. They gonna shoot at us. We got to stop. So I know. Black Girl Magic, all that. It's been great. But
It has
we got
been.
an artist. We got an artist, baby.
we
close
got
the show.
David. Okay.
Yes. So
David is
so
coming
we'll
up.
be right back out of this commercial break. Spotlight over
Okay.
the city.